Good morning, everyone, and wow, if you thought Friday's chaos was the end of it, think again because the aftermath is just as wild as the crash itself. So let's pick up where we left off. Binance founder CZ broke his silence with a simple message: protect users, which feels especially poignant given that Friday's liquidation event triggered Bitcoin's first ever $20,000 daily price swing. Absolutely insane stuff. Over on Hyperliquid, the damage report is staggering. More than 1,000 wallets were completely wiped out. Over 6,300 wallets saw losses exceeding $1.23 billion. 205 wallets lost over $1 million each, and another 1,070 lost over 100,000. Just brutal. Meanwhile, President Trump is doubling down on trade war tensions, reaffirming 130% tariffs on China effective November 1st and adding export controls on critical software. And China's response was defiant, saying they don't want a tariff war, but they're not afraid of one either, while blaming the US for escalating everything. Traders on Kalshi are now pricing in a 50% chance that Bitcoin trades below 100,000 this year, and the optimism for hitting 130,000 in October has dropped to just 15% on Polymarket. Quite the shift from 2 weeks ago when Eric Trump said Q4 would be unbelievable for crypto. Talk about unfortunate timing. On a tragic note, crypto investor and influencer Konstantin Galish was found dead in his Lamborghini amid this historic market crash, a sobering reminder that there are real people behind these numbers. Binance CEO Richard Teng issued an apology saying the company will learn from what happened and is committed to doing better. Truly sorry to everyone impacted. And co-founder Yi, he went further, saying users who suffered losses attributable to the exchange can actually request compensation, which is a pretty significant move. The good news is that despite the carnage, the infrastructure held up remarkably well. Crypto.com CEO praised his team for building a platform that didn't flinch under massive traffic spikes. Hyperliquid reported zero downtime or latency issues with their Hyper BFT consensus, handling the spike gracefully. And Helios CEO noted that Solana worked great, even during a dump worse than the COVID crash. Wintermute founder had to reassure everyone they're perfectly fine with business as usual, and his co-founder added that not only are they market neutral with barely any leverage, but please stop asking if they're okay, while GSR said their OTC desk remains extremely active and able to handle client requests with only modest quote adjustments. Polymarket itself had a banner day, recording its highest daily spot volume in 2025 on October 10th, proving that volatility drives engagement. In the broader economy, US national debt interest just hit a record $1.22 trillion over the last 12 months, more than doubling in 4 years, meaning the government now spends more on interest than national defense. Yikes. Over in altcoin land, Bitmine Immersion bought another 27,256 Ethereum worth $104.1 million, but they're now sitting on a floating loss of over $1.9 billion on their holdings. Ouch. Eclipse literally posted their tokens down only chart. The Financial Times called Friday a trash crash and asked readers to pray for Dogecoin, and somehow Zcash is up over 9% in the past 24 hours despite everything. Go figure. GMGNAI reported issues with the 4MAME launchpad causing new token launches on BSC to pause, and the chance of a Monad airdrop by October 31st dropped to 20% on Polymarket. Look, it's been a wild ride. Markets are testing everyone right now, but the silver lining is that the infrastructure proved it can handle extreme stress. And that's actually pretty bullish for the long term. Thanks for listening. Make sure to follow along, and I'll catch you tomorrow with whatever madness the markets serve up next.